Alright guys, we're going to take our final journey with transformations today. But first we could see that Unicron is back. And that is just one of the benefits of being a robot. You can just kind of go into the shop, get your damaged parts all fixed up, and don't have to worry about silly things like healing time like us mere mortals. But Unicron still continues to be in the way, so we're going to move him out. And now we're going to talk about our final topic with transformations, which is dilations. Now, dilations are also called enlarging or shrinking. Some of you may have gone to the eye doctor and have your pupils dilated. That's kind of the same thing. It's where your pupils will get really big so they can get a good view inside your pupils. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. So in this case, the figures are going to change shape. Okay? And to do that, we're going to use multiplication. And one real important thing is the image and the pre-image are not going to be congruent. So this is going to be a big change from the other three transformations, in that the other three, the translations, the reflections, and rotations, the image and the pre-image were congruent, and now this is not. So we're going to look at a few examples. I'm going to have to go ahead and move the camera. Alright, and let's readjust this here. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we've got triangle ABC, which we are going to dilate by a scale factor of 1/2. And in this case, the orange triangle is the pre-image. So our rule for this one is we're going to take the value that we have for the x-coordinate and the value that we have for the y-coordinate and multiply it by 1/2, or we could divide by 2. So with our a-coordinate, we have 2, 10, and if we divide both the x by 2, so 2 divided by 2 will leave me with 1, and then y, which is 10, divided by 2, which will leave me with 5. B is at 6, 4, so if we divide 6 by 2, we end up with 3, and if we take 4 and multiply that by 1/2 or divide by 2, we end up with 2. And then C is negative 4, 2, and if we divide negative 4 by 2, we get negative 2, and 2 by 2, we get 1. So our original triangle shrunk. It got smaller, and you can see it right up there. And then for the last example, we have our small green triangle here, which is going to be dilated by a scale factor of 3. So we're going to make it larger in this case. Okay? So our original coordinates, A is 1, 3, B is 3, 3, and C is 2, 5. And if we look at our rule, we're going to take our x and y coordinates and multiply x by 3 and then y by 3. So if we go back to A, 1 times 3 is going to give us 3, and then 3 times 3 is going to give us 9. So our A prime coordinate is 3, 9. For B, we have the point 3, 3, and if we multiply each of those, the x and the y, by 3, we end up with 9, 9. So that is our B prime coordinate, 9, 9. And then for C, we'll take 2 and multiply that by 3 and get 6 for the x coordinate, and we'll take 5 and multiply that by 3 to get 15 for the y coordinate, making C prime 6, 15. And so we've taken our small triangle and enlarged it 3 times. And that's really all there is to it with dilations. We'll be practicing this in class, and we'll see you guys later. Us!